The woman dipped her foot into the sand, and I can't pull it out. She pulled hard with her hands. Results, and the little hand was stuck. The man jumped down to help her, but men are stuck too, and fell down on the sand. All of a sudden, the sand swallowed him down, and made this girl cry. Even worse, last night was a wild night. None of them brought their cell phones. They can only be trapped here. Analysis of the crowd. The sand only attacks living things that come into contact with it.
Vance is gone, but we're okay.
Just drive off the beach. We can find help, but the bad part is, the car worked all night last night. The battery just died. The fire won't start at all. At this time, the fat man on the barrel woke up. He's got a vicious tattoo. Because of being drunk, he was stuffed into a bucket by a prank. Angry abuse. Trying to get out. The crowd hurriedly shouted to him not to move, and tell him, 2 people have already been eaten by the sand. The fat man was at a loss. Clever stop action. It did take long. Everyone was parched with thirst. The girl in a sling. The suicide note has been written. The fat man's lower body was strangled, and on the verge of collapse. All of a sudden, someone found the cracked shell. When I saw it last night, it hasn't split yet. People guess, it could be some kind of monster. Just overnight. It shouldn't have grown up yet. If we find its strike range, or have a chance of survival. At this time, Lily took out the sausage on the beach to eliminate the danger. Finally, they found a safe area.
Yes! Oh my god!
The distance is too far. Technology was needed in the past. The handsome man is a man of courage. In shorts, you're going to try it. Because there's some food there. You can hold on a little longer. He's holding a surfboard. Push slowly towards the table. He was careful at every step, and it got to this point. If nothing happens, something happens right away. Just as he was about to succeed, the bottom of the foot slipped. He struggled to keep his balance. Get down on the edge of that table. But the sand made him move slowly. He has no support point. On the brink of death, everyone was afraid to speak. This is a dangerous situation. This man, the slab support has been done for 66 minutes. He's not working out, but to avoid the sand monster, the creature with transparent tentacles, ready to eat his abs at any moment. The crowd was flustered. Next second, the man was angry. One push, and I put myself on the table. Wait for him to roll over. That belly is already bloody. He fell to the table in great pain. Subsequently, he began to turn up the cloth bag, looking for some food and drink. All of a sudden, he threw up. Oh my god. The wound turned into blisters, as if there's something in the body. At the same time, that monster is also evolving. Also started to attack the tires. At this time, the fat man remembered at last. He put his phone in the trunk, but the back seat won't come out. The key doesn't open automatically. Jenny had to step up. She stood on the bumper. Still remembered to tell the sisters, if I don't get home alive, please take the suicide note to mom. Subsequently, she stood trembling on it. Insert the key, but the place is too small. After a couple of attempts, finally saw the phone, but because the center of gravity is unstable, she almost fell. At this time, Lily thought of the big hook in the cabin. Take out the physical plug-in. Open the trunk in no time.
I did it! I did it!
But Jenny's foot slipped. Fingers were pinned down. It's called a piercing pain. All of a sudden, a police car came up. The crowd screamed wildly, wanted the FBI to take notice of them, but now the beach is closed. The FBI is very upset to see how many people are still here. Lily's heartwarming reminder. Say there are monsters in the sand. That's why they're afraid to move. The fat man gave him a piece of advice. Keep him in the car. But the FBI doesn't believe it. One foot stepped on it. Fortunately, the leather boots helped, so the FBI is safe for now. He took a look at the handsome guy first. That belly is more or less disgusting. Then try to pull the fat man out. But the fat man's body is really awkward. The angry FBI was scolding, said to put them in the police station. But no matter what, the FBI doesn't believe in monsters in the sand. But with the keys falling, and the danger is creeping in, the FBI key fell into the sand. He wanted to pick it up, only to find it stuck. It turns out, noodle-like tentacles rose from the sand, wrapped around half his arm. The crowd was terrified. It was their only hope. Let him use the chilly water. Sure enough, the monster was afraid. But that half of the arm, there's really no way to save it. The poor FBI is still dead. Lily took the chilly water. The people lost their chance to be saved. But soon, someone reacted. You should be fine if you put your shoes on. The man began to collect towels. The accident happened. He just slipped off the rail. Instant. He was caught by the monster. All they could do was watch him turn into a pool of blood. Lily, who saw the scene, she was completely angry. Let her black sister stand on the hood, pick up the broken rail. She removes the other half, then jumped from the boat to the vehicle to get Jenny out of trouble. Subsequently, they moved from the car like a balance beam to a wooden table. Poor Jenny, before he was saved, another skid, fell on the beach, became a monster snack. At this time, the black sister wrapped her feet in a towel, into shoes. As long as she runs fast enough, the monster can't eat her, and fat people are dangerous. His lower body had already used blood. The monster is very excited about this, and finally got into the barrel. I gave it to him. The sisters waited until the evening. They found the inflation valve. Transfer the successful handsome boy to the car. But this time, a glow-in-the-dark tentacle appears. It turns out, monsters have evolved, and the limbs. It started attacking Lily. Critical moment. She found a bucket bucket of petrol. Give it all down. Light a fire to burn the monster to the ground. With the tentacle constantly struggling, the sand is calm again. Day 2. A diver found the two men, and she did it again. The monster was found to have disappeared. But has it really gone away?